Imagine reaching a point where your financial life finally feels stable. Your income covers your expenses, bills are paid on time, and there is no immediate stress pulling your attention toward money. From the outside, this looks like success. It feels like control. Yet beneath this sense of stability, there is often a quiet shift taking place in how the financial system operates, a shift that is easy to overlook because nothing appears to be going wrong. When people begin to feel financially stable, their behavior often changes in subtle ways. The urgency that once drove careful decisions begins to fade, replaced by a sense that the system is now working on its own. Behavioral economics suggests that once immediate pressure disappears, attention naturally moves elsewhere. Money becomes less of a daily concern, and the system starts running in the background. This is where the illusion begins. Stability creates the impression that the current structure is sufficient, even if that structure is not actively building long-term wealth. Income continues to flow in, expenses continue to flow out, and because everything appears balanced, there is little reason to question the system. The absence of problems feels like progress, even when growth is minimal. Mathematically, financial systems depend on consistent allocation over long periods of time. Compounding requires not just time, but also continuous input. When attention decreases, contributions often become less intentional. Small opportunities to allocate capital toward long-term assets are missed, not because of poor decisions, but because of reduced awareness. Over time, this creates a pattern where the system remains stable but does not expand. Income supports the current lifestyle, but the portion directed toward future growth remains limited. The result is a form of financial equilibrium, where everything functions, yet very little changes. Looking across economic behavior, this pattern appears frequently. Periods of financial comfort often lead to increased consumption and reduced focus on long-term planning. This is not a failure of discipline, but a natural response to perceived safety. When risk feels low, the incentive to optimize decreases. The illusion of being financially stable lies in this balance. Stability feels like a destination, but in reality, it is only a stage within a larger system. Without continued attention, the structure remains fixed, and long-term growth depends on whether the system is designed to support it. Understanding this dynamic shifts the perspective from income to structure. The key question is not whether money feels stable today, but whether the system continues to move forward over time. Because in financial systems, standing still often looks exactly like moving forward, at least for a while.